So, Mbappé is heading to Arsenal.
You ain't going nowhere now.
You might do a stadium tour.
I'm going to be bold.
Alright.
It is a little bit of drifty knowledge for you.
We're not signing.
I honestly believe
Don't say it.
Mbappe
Don't
say it.
is going to stay at Monaco. I actually think there's going to be so much frapping about
For a season,
and the
or-
fact that he's only 18. I actually reckon he's going to end up staying.
How
again.
do you reject over 100 million?
Because
Come on.
Monaco don't technically need money. They would like to have it, but I think they prefer the player. I actually do
But the
think they
Silva
prefer
has
the
already
player.
left.
No, I think that's
But there you
that's
go.
the indication of what's going to happen.
Mendy is
No,
heading
but
to
no,
City
no,
already.
but I
Diop is leaving.
think. I think they're smart enough to allow their whole team to just be ripped to shreds. Do you know what I mean? They are champions. They got to a semi-final of the Champions League.
They're champions.
I don't think. Remember, everybody thought Leicester were going to lose Vardy, and the only one who left
come on.
was Kante.
Comparing Vardy to Mbappé? Really?
No. But what I'm saying is, the point is that Leicester won the league with a lot of very good performances from some good players, and everybody thought they were going to have their heart and soul destroyed. And they did.
But
they only lost one player.
Exactly, they lost their heart and
and never world club. See, Mbappe is seen as the best teenager in the world.
Yeah.
Vardy and Mahrez were never seen
reason
as...
for Monaco to hold on to him and sell him for 150 million next season.
They won't get 150.
They won't get 150.
Who says that?
Should I tell you
Who
what?
says that?
No, should I tell you what? That's a risk, because let's say that he doesn't have an amazing season as season just now.
Then they get to keep him.
But here it is.
It's a win-win.
But here it is. But you got to also think of the player. And Mbappe's looking around him and thinking, we've just lost probably our best player, Bernardo Silva. And he's thinking, if I stay here for another season, how do I not know that more players are going to leave and I'm just going to be
they
there?
will.
And the thing is, it's going to make him look bad.
I don't think at 18 you have that much of a
No. But
No,
Mbappe
but there's
strikes
others.
me as someone who's
no.
quite Mbappe strikes me as someone who's quite ambitious, yeah.
Yes.
And he doesn't strike me as someone that's going to just sit there and go, well, we're lost with these players, but I'm just going to sit here on my 20
You
grand.
do
a week.
realise he's only had one season in the first.
Yes,
you have to
exactly.
understand.
And he wants that big move. When you're at that age, look at Raheem Sterling. He had one decent season, went to Man City for 50 million. These players think differently. It's about money as well.
No,
As
Sterling
an-
has two seasons.
But also
One
like,
good season. Two.
Mbappe, like, he's reading newspapers. And also he will know that everybody is regarding you as the hottest talent in the world. And once that's going in here as a teenager, you're like, man, that's it. No, I'm seen as the hottest talent in the world. What am I doing staying at Monaco? The very fact that he knows in news that Real Madrid are bidding 100 million and they have the chance to work with Zidane.
And Ronaldo.
Yeah, and also he's French. So the chance to be coached by Zidane, a French legend. How do you reject that?
But even you have to look at it
And
this
learn
way.
under Benzema as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, that as well.
You have to look at it this way, yeah. He's won the league with Monaco. Where'd you go from there? You've won. That's the pinnacle for Monaco.
Okay, you beat PSG.
You go-
Okay,
wait. You go to Real Madrid. You win the league there. You can win the Champions League. You could be the Ballon d'Or at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
You don't get that
fair
anywhere
enough.
else.
All right, I think he'll stay at Monaco. I do.
as well.
But I'm not saying that he won't go anywhere. That's just what I feel. But let's say Real Madrid don't want to pay 120 mil or whatever it is. Arsenal were the only team who've actually what you saying? Yeah, money on the table. No disrespect, but after you're in a team who's just come champions in your league and runners up or semi-final in the Champions League. Are you not taking a step back going to Arsenal? No disrespect.
Wait.
But are you not taking a
We have
step
to
back?
look at the club,
Why are
the
you
size
talking
of the
about this
club,
Arsenal
and
bid?
the
It's
manager.
not a real
it's the
bid.
only realistic bid.
No, it's not. It's a psychological bid. It was done for. Look.
I
To
believe
quote
that
you
as well.
guys,
I
it was
be-
done for football
Yeah, no, I
banter. That's
believe
what it was done. That was done.
I believe that as well. But because it's the only concrete offer that's actually this is it. We can only go on that. I believe you. I think it's just a banner. But as it's the only concrete one, let's talk about that team because that's the only team who are.
You know what?
Is that not a step backwards?
No, because Premier League's bigger than the French league. Premier League's a lot more competitive and it's bigger exposure. If you're playing in the Premier League and playing better, and it's London as well. London,
No Champions League football. No Champions League football.
No.
One
He won't
year.
go Arsenal, as you said. As you said, that bid is just like it's just to appease the fans to say, look, we're still a big club. We're not in Champions League, but we can still attract these big players. No, you can't. Mbappe ain't coming. Come on, bro.
These guys ain't been in Champions League for how long? They've been talking about all these players they should sign.
Yeah.
And now one season we're at Champions League, like, you man can't attract the best players. But
We're
we're going to sign Aubameyang.
No. Mbappe's coming, you know. I've got it on my Twitter, bro.
And you know what? Yeah, I actually think, you know, they always say shoot for the stars and you'll end up on the moon.
Yeah.
I reckon Mbappe is the bullshit, but I reckon they'll end up with someone like Benzema. I still see a bad boy walking through the door at Arsenal this summer.
You know what I think it is?
I can't see Benzema.
Honestly, I see a bad man walking through the door at Arsenal this summer.
I think there's going to be a massive transfer merry-go-round once it gets started. So Mbappe might be the first one going to Real Madrid, and that means that James and
it was spiraling. You
Benzema
see
will be now
Morata as
available.
well.
Morata might go, and then someone steps up, and then Lukaku goes Chelsea, and then Diego Costa goes over there. And I think it's going to be a massive merry-go-round.
But to your point, those are two guys I really want to talk to, like about James and Morata. So first of all, James Rodríguez, fact, he's leaving Real Madrid.
Oh yeah.
Now, which club does he fit into the best?
I think he fits United. I don't know why. I just think he fits United.
Me too.
But then,
but as a number 10.
if he goes,
look at Mkhitaryan, look at Martial. Mourinho don't know what the fuck he's doing with players like James. James won't run. He won't do all that dog work. He'll ask why I'm at left back every single minute of the game. I'm telling you, he doesn't fit Man United. Not under Mourinho.
I think he would fit. James, I think, is similar to his Snyder in 2010 and his Ozil at Real Madrid, i.e. a creative player.
Yeah.
Because for James, because remember, like, James Rodríguez, again, going back to when you play football, he's a central player. And for some reason, he's left-footed, but he's been put at a right wing and having to cut in inside, which, again, it negates the whole point of being a winger. But remember 2014, he was an amazing number 10. He was one of the best players at 2014 World Cup. So I think that if he plays at number 10, remember, Mata is getting older. Mkhitaryan is an attacking midfielder. On the right.
Let's be honest. Is James Rodríguez better than Mata? Let's be honest. He's not, you know.
As a number 10,
I think now, 2 years ago.
Yes.
Maybe not.
I agree.
Now,
Mata's getting on. Mata's getting on.
You say getting on? He's only 28, isn't it?
No, but he's had injuries as well. Remember, he's been quite injury prone over the last season. I think Mata still has a lot to give at the top level, but it's obvious Mourinho does not trust him 100%.
Yeah, he doesn't like.
He doesn't trust him for whatever reason.
He slept with his daughter.
So,
breaking news.
Was that breaking news? That was the rumor, right? Yeah. I'm dropping you. If you sleep with my daughter, you're not playing in my team.
I think this guy is one of the baddest, most underrated strikers in the world. Morata. Yeah. It's rather for me. 100%. I don't care what anybody says. I will fight with you to the death. Morata is better than Benzema as a striker. 100%. Don't you dare disagree with me.
As an out-and-out striker,
yes.
Out-and-out striker, I agree with that. But as an overall player, I'd say no. Because what Benzema does is Benzema can bring others into play better. And he's probably the perfect foil for Ronaldo. If you're just talking about... Let me finish. Let me finish. If you're just talking about banging in goals, yes, he's a better striker. Overall player, I still think Benzema offers more.
I think Benzema...
So you say Benzema is a better dribbler than Morata?
Benzema's better dribbler than Morata.
More agile as well.
I think Benzema's a more intelligent footballer than Morata.
Definitely.
I think
that's. But in front of
in
goal,
terms of Benzema can drop deep, he can take it out wide. Morata, you want him in the box, you want him going
in the middle.
You don't want him picking up the ball that deep.
So Morata again. Now this is what I've heard now. I've heard, again, it's rumours, I've heard that basically AC Milan, remember, Chinese consortium, huge thing, they've agreed that 60 mil for AC Milan.
I've heard that.
Is that a good move, or do you think, because my thought was that, I believe that Diego Costa wants that Chinese money, so do I. So Costa, he's going to go to China. And my thought was that, no, Morata, you go to Chelsea.
Lukaku.
The talk is the AC Milan deal is actually broken down. What I've now heard, this is rumours again, but it's now a choice between Man United and Chelsea. Mourinho apparently wants him in a swap deal with, what's his name? With the goalkeeper. They're willing to sell De Gea and get Morata. And also Chelsea are willing to get Morata if Costa goes.
Well, have you heard it, like, what's it called? They've put an £80 million tag on De Gea.
Yeah.
Nobody is buying a goalkeeper for 80 million pounds.
If you could swap, say for example, you put 40 and swap Morata, then it kind of evens the deal out.
Let's be fair. When Buffon went for 30 million, that's about the same money if you look at
more,
it in this day and age. Because how long ago was that?
I can see. Put it this way.
You can't tell me.
I see Morata. Do you know what? If I'm being honest, I see Morata going to. If I had to make a bet now, I think he's going Chelsea personally. I think Morata's going to go Chelsea, and I think it's gonna piss off Costa because Costa's already gone on record and said if a big striker comes in, he actually said I'm gonna go.
Didn't he? He's going to get Morata with Diego Costa still there.
Yeah, but
and then Diego Costa will go.
And I think Diego Costa might go if Morata comes in. That's what I think.
How bad does it ruin that whole thing with Atletico Madrid not being able to sign players? Because Diego Costa said he'll be happy to go back to Atletico, but obviously they can't sign him.
But the thing I don't understand about this is that 6 months? You can't wait 6 months? Like, okay, fair enough. If you go there, you're still going to get paid. You can't wait 6 months. So I don't see why that's such a big deal.
Turan did it.
Yeah, out of Turan. Well, there's 2 Barcelona players.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Vidal. That's it, yeah.
So, it will happen if he really wants to. He'll sit down for...
And also, this whole Griezmann thing, because again, for Griezmann, I just think how he's handled this thing is very poorly. Yeah. Really poorly. It's like, you first say on a TV show, well, I've got to say on a TV show, there's a 7 out of 10 chance that I'm going to go to Man United. You're like, what? And then you say, I'm not going. Yeah, I'm going. And you only release a statement when this transfer ban happens. I think that's just very classless on Griezmann. You know.
But then did Morata not work with Conte at Juventus as well?
No. See, I thought he did, but literally when he came was when Conte left and Allegri. So he only worked under Allegri, never worked under Conte.
I was going to say that might hold some weight for him to go to Chelsea, but...
I actually think Chelsea would do well to get rid of Costa and bring in Morata.
I think so.
I think that will be beautiful business. And the fact they'll probably get more money for Costa than they'll have to pay for Morata is even better.
And I'll be well happy as an Arsenal fan to get Diego Costa out.
Yeah.
He scores against us all the time.
Hassle, isn't he?
Yeah, get rid of him.
So now, the big one now, because again, I think this is going to be another huge thing, Alexis Sánchez. Now, first thing, is there any possibility he stays at Arsenal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Whoa, what?
I think there is. I think it's a lot depends on our, we say our ambitions. Obviously, you can try and sign anyone, but depends on who we actually get coming in. I think he will wait to see who we're realistically getting in. Yeah. If he thinks that that's good enough and it will be able to push us to that next level, I think he will stay and he'll believe in the project. Yeah. If he sees Henry, what's his name, coming in from UPenn.
Hey, my boy, my Niger boy. My Niger boy. Respect him.
I respect him fully. I respect that boy. I don't think Alexis Sánchez will. I think Alexis Sánchez will be looking next to him like...
I think you've got to look at history. And I know you can never go too much on history, but I say Alexis Sánchez only signs 1 contract per team. He's done it his whole life. I do find it very unlikely Arsenal will be the first time after a bad season when he goes, I think I'm going to stay here actually. If you can leave Barcelona, then I think you can leave Arsenal.
He was forced though. Messi forced him out.
But I still feel like he has like they said, he has a way of thinking, I've done my time here, let me go somewhere else. So I think the only way he'll stay at Arsenal, which I do still think there's a way he could stay there. I think the only way he'll stay there is if the team who comes in for him aren't somebody he feels, all right. I think if Juventus or Bayern Munich go ham,
that's exactly what I'm saying.
Then he leaves.
You need to understand how Wenger's a gangster. He'll kidnap man's dogs. He'll kidnap the dog. Say, "Well, you're staying here." At the end of the season,
that goes back to what I said before. Are Arsenal willing to prove we are about football or we're business? Because if they're willing to risk losing him for free, I have all the respect in the world, honestly. But I feel like there's such a business they're going to think,
no way they're going to
nah, we can't lose 50 million on Sanchez.
They won't lose it for free. Sanchez is blatantly going to apply pressure. He knows staying at Arsenal, I know disrespect to Arsenal, as you said, they've had a bad season, He's going to look at Vidal, when Vidal, as you said, has been calling and been like, you come to Bayern Munich, you're blatantly going to win the league, and you've got a better chance in the Champions League. Whether Arsenal qualify for the next season and the season after that. Alexis Sánchez is 28 years old. He can't be at a club where it's ifs and maybes, no disrespect. It's a bit like us. We're still an if and maybe club. At Bayern Munich, it's like you're certified. Bayern Munich, Barcelona, and Real Madrid are pretty much there's a certified clubs and Juventus, there's certified 4 clubs that are always most likely going to get to semi-final of the Champions League and they got a good chance to win it. But he ain't going to have that at Arsenal, and that's why I feel like no matter what they offer him, they could offer him 280, which is
I still think he's best settled to go to Juventus.
Yeah,
I think no disrespect to Mandzukic, who's done a very good job, but that position is just waiting.
I think he's going to buy. I think he's going to buy.
When you look at Bayern, I think Ribery and Robin both coming towards the end of their playing careers. I mean, Costa's out of favour. He would fit in perfectly. Perfectly. But if he does go, we need to say something coming back the other way. I'll take Muller.
Muller?
Yeah, I'll take Muller.
Mr. Germany.
I'll take him.
Quality player.
He was unsettled at the beginning of the season.
He's a good player.
He had a bad season.
I don't see him leaving Germany.
I see where he's fitting in your team though. Would you play him? Where would you play him?
He could do everything. He's the best man at looking like he can't do nothing, but he does everything.
He's very fit.
He's like a better version.
If Arsenal was smart, you get Renato Sánchez.
Yeah, but he's only just gone there. Like I don't know.
Apparently, they're not.
I would love that.
Apparently,
I can't see it being.
I think Douglas Costa, then Bellerin could sleep again. If you got Douglas Costa, they can say, right, he's here now, he's not going to hurt you. And Bellerin goes, shave my hair off and start again. Bellerin's had some fucking sleepless nights, mate, I tell you. Some sleepless nights from what Costa did. Sleepless nights.
Okay, so what's it called? So now let's talk about a guy who is pretty much going to leave. So actually, no, first of all, before I talk about that, I mean, can we all just say it's really sad what is happening to Dortmund?
Ripped apart.
I believe that Dortmund could have had Mario Götze, Lewandowski, Mats Hummels, Marco Reus, Aubameyang, Ousmane Dembele. These guys, Pulisic. Yeah. These guys could have had, basically this could have been like Ajax in the 90s. Dembele is ridiculous. So I just think it's just sad at how we were robbed of seeing one of the most purest football teams out there. Which
is what's going to happen to Monaco.
But this is what Bayern Munich are ruthless. They take their nearest rivals. They say, all right, we see you're doing well. Like, we're going to take him and him. And then next season we're coming back for him.
It's just the thing is, Bayern Munich has so much power. It's like Italy. Like with Italy, it's the same thing. It's like Juve go and buy everyone's players, and everyone else have to trade. Like literally, it's like they scrap for dog food. It's like literally, you see,
but you get this shit.
Listen, bro, AC Milan. What's that guy? Some guy called Kesse, I think. They bought him on a 2-year loan deal with a view to a permanent because there's no money in it. But Juve somehow managed to go and flip him by what's his name, Higuain for 75 million. How the hell does that make sense? And Bayern Munich have done the same thing.
Juve are doing it again. They're trying to sign Szczesny now. They want to get Szczesny, who's been at Roma and he's been, you know. They're just going to. It's like they literally don't know where to shop. It's like, Roma, who you got? Yeah, we'll take him. Has he had a good season? Yeah, we'll take him.
It's like Tesco buying all of Aldi's stock and then putting it in their shop for more expensive again.
So basically, for Aubameyang, so where do you think
Liverpool
he's going to go?
Liverpool.
No. So you think
I'm going to go and fucking get him after this in a cab. Come on, Aubameyang, we're going back.
No, I think PSG have put in some real serious interest. And PSG are going to be pissed off. Obviously, they've not won anything. They won the Coupe de League, which is.
But does it fit as PSG? I just don't see how he
said he wouldn't go back to France. He said he wouldn't go back to France as well at one stage. I know it was just after he left Saint Etienne. But I think he fits Real Madrid. I think if you play him through the middle, if they're going to get rid of Morata, Benzema's not really on the same level as what he was. Him and Ronaldo up front.
They're going to play Ronaldo up front now, so I don't think.
I think Ronaldo's playing there till he's finished.
Do you know why I don't think he's going to go to Liverpool? Because why is he leaving Dortmund? I can't win a trophy. I'm not guaranteed a trophy or a title. I need to win a title now. If you're going to Liverpool, are you guaranteed a trophy?
I was hoping it was Klopp. I was hoping that the Klopp thing might make you think, you know what, that was one of the best times of my life.
But is that enough? Because remember, he wants to win a trophy. Is it enough just to be happy?
He's had his best season.
This is when it comes down to how much you believe in a project. Because as stupid as it sounds, after struggling to get fourth, if we get the right players, we can win the league. Not that we will. But we can. Yeah. So it depends on how much you believe in the project. Because I believe if we sign Mohamed Salah, we sign Virgil van Dijk, and if we've got Aubameyang to add to what we have, there's absolutely no reason we shouldn't win the league. Yeah. None. It would be a failure if we signed those left back.
They haven't got a left back or a goalkeeper.
All right. You know what?
No, leave Man United alone because since 2017,
you know what? He leaves them crosses a lot.
But like I said, if we sign Van Dijk and we sign Salah, and then if Aubameyang saw that And then also, whispers about Naby. We talk to Naby and we're like, and he looks at that project, he might think to himself, I could be the missing piece to that puzzle.
And African nation comes along and we're fucked.
You know what? One thing I will say, a lot of top clubs would do a lot of good business if they went down to Leipzig. Yeah. And just raided from outside. Because Emil Forsberg.
Serious assists.
Yeah, he's a serious player. There's a lot of good players in there.
Even the
centre back Upamanko looks bloody good as well.
No, but I'm saying you right now is going back to Dortmund. Dembele is a dude that needs to be bought. That guy is incredible.
We was linked him as well before.
Klopp called him apparently and tried, but apparently the deal was already done. But he tried to convince him. Listen, if we ever got Ousmane Dembele, flipping hell, both-footed as well.
What is it about that name?
It is. You just got to be good.
What is it? I think I might call my son Dembele just out of the hope it will make him a superstar.
No. This guy, is the best Dembele. He's the best Dembele out of all the Dembeles. He is like the real Dembele.
But they're all Slim Shady.
They're all amazing players. Let's not get twisted. Musa Dembele at Celtic.
Yeah, he looks proper. He's supposed to be getting AC Milan as well.
I'm serious. I know it's only Scotland, but we thought that about Hendrik Larsson. He proved when he went to Barcelona it wasn't just Scotland. Van Dijk proved it wasn't just Scotland. I think he's the same. He is a proper player. I'm seeing him do things. I know it's only Scotland, but when you're doing what you're doing, you still got to do it. You know what I mean?
No, he's a talent. He's a talent.
And at the same time, Scott Sinclair looks like a world beater in Scotland.
So, now, this is another guy who I think, I don't know whether he's going to leave or not, but I feel, in my view, again, this may be controversial, I want to hear your view. I feel this guy is the best central midfielder in the world, pure. Marco Verratti.
Yeah.
I think he's... Now, people will say Modric. I'll say Verratti.
That's a very good point. I rate Verratti very highly. I think
if Verratti was any team, he completely changes your team.
He's like a mixture of you're going to think I'm crazy, yeah? He's like a mixture of Modric and Pirlo.
Yeah. Like Xavi's got the Xavi about him.
And Xavi. It's mad because he's like a hybrid of all three. Yeah. This guy can do everything. He can carry the ball, he can do the short pass, he can do the long pass, he's tenacious in a tackle and doesn't break his legs like Jack Wilshere.
I think he was involved in some weird transfers as well, wasn't he? In Italy.
Wasn't he half owned by one club and half owned by
Pescara,
But that's quite common in Italy as well. They do that.
But being at PSG means there's no need for him to leave.
No, but this is the thing. This is the thing with PSG. They turn players over. It's not like they just apart from Matuidi, who looks like he's been there forever. But they turn players. They're quite happy to sell players if it means they can sign others. It's like they're playing FIFA Dream Team and that. They're just like, now we want to get him
because they didn't win a league. They might want to hold on to Verratti, I think. Whereas if they won the league, they might have said, "Well, fuck."
No, maybe Verratti's making noises and he don't want to.
But Verratti is a fucking.
Do you know where he should go? He needs. You know what? He was fitting perfectly at Barcelona, you know. I can't even lie. At Barcelona, I think he will be that Xavi, that link. Yeah. So it takes pressure off Iniesta because as good as Iniesta is, you know what I mean? He's getting older now. Injuries have caught up with him. You see what I'm saying? So, and this is what hurts me more as well. Let's say Barcelona do a madness and they went and got Verratti and they got you know what I'm going to say?
C-word.
Coutinho. If they got Verratti and Coutinho, you're like basically you're basically reincarnating Xavi and Iniesta again. I'm just saying.
How many drinks is that?
Let's be real now. Yeah. Now, guys, I want you to be fully honest now.
Yeah, go on.
Just try and be objective here. If Barcelona, they pick up the phone and they say 50 million Coutinho.
Being realistic.
Honestly,
if Coutinho says he wants to stay, doesn't matter how much money it is. If he kicks up a stink, I've always said, if you want to go, fuck off.
Yeah.
If he kicks up a stink, you need to come and break the world transfer record.
Yeah, we did it.
Because I'm sorry. If Pogba goes for 98 million, so does Coutinho.
Yeah, 98.
To be fair, if Pogba goes for 98 million, so does Coutinho. I'm sorry. That's the truth. It just is what it is.
You're not going to get 98
million. Let me put it.
You can't dab like Pogba. You can't dab. You can't get 98 million without doing a little dab.
If Barcelona come with 50 million... I know for a fact Liverpool will say no because of obviously his wages and his value's risen up and he's only 24.
So what's the number?
I reckon if Barca...
How is he still only 24?
I know. If Barca come with 75 mil, Liverpool would find it hard to turn it down. Because I also think it's going to turn Coutinho... Yeah, I can see Coutinho going for 75 mil.
80.
You think 80?
At the same time, like Dazzy said,
Those numbers from
like that. Like when Suarez said he didn't want to stay, my attitude was piss off. Then, I don't want any. I'd rather have fucking dickhead Balotelli at our club that wants to be there. Ricky Lambert, I'd rather have him if you want to be there. There's no point having a player like same with Sanchez. When you had Sanchez, a stage of season he looked like he couldn't be fucked at all, and then towards the end of the season he's like, you know what, let's give it a try. There's nothing worse than seeing a player, I don't care how much they're paid, at your club that don't want to be there. Like, you know what, go. I'd rather have someone on the left wing that can do a job like then you play Mane there or you get Salah. If a player don't want to be there, go.
Okay, so basically, last 5 minutes now. Yeah. What do you think is going to be the most shocking transfer that nobody ever saw coming?
Aubameyang to Liverpool. Nobody saw it coming.
If I'm being honest with you, whoever the bad boy is who walks through the door at Arsenal,
Mbappé. Nah. To be honest, you know what?
Get a huge star player.
I can just see Benzema.
I've read today that
I don't know why.
No,
if Aubameyang or Mbappe goes to Real Madrid, I think Benzema will say, my time is over.
Benzema's saying, do you know what I've read though, who they're close to getting, and I don't even want to say, you're not going to like this one. Apparently, they're in talks with Lyon to get Lacazette. I can see Lacazette.
Yeah, but Lacazette, he's also agreed terms with Atletico Madrid.
Yeah,
saying that he's ready to wait the 6 months.
Is that official? That he's actually...
No, that's talk. Okay, I know he had agreed terms with
Atletico. No, he did agree with impressive, but what I've also read as well, which I don't know if it's true or not, but is that Arsenal were in negotiations, and because that deal fell through, apparently Lacazette isn't willing to wait. So I don't think
that'll be a shock.
No,
that wouldn't be a shock.
We apparently we're talking to Nice. We 35 million for Sari or Seri, however you.
The right back. Yeah, the right back.
No, he's centre mid. Centre mid. But whatever we need to replace Cazorla, and I would love to have the name you said earlier, Verratti. Yeah. If Verratti came through the door at Arsenal, I'd probably do I don't even know.
No. If you're gonna lose Cazorla, that's it.
So just end this now, just so everyone goes. So basically, let's end this on Mbappe. So. First of all, where is he going to go to and the number? So I'll start first. Mbappe will go to Real Madrid, 115 million.
It'll be 110 million Real Madrid.
110.
Mbappe will stay at Monaco until next season, then he move for 135 million to Real Madrid.
Wow.
Improved offer, stays at Monaco, and then depends on what season he has. Maybe Man United, maybe Real Madrid, maybe Man City, whoever's willing to pull out the trigger.
I reckon this season he's going to go Real Madrid, 110 million. He's definitely gone. 110 million.
What's it thrown in as well?
Yeah.
And then
I'm telling you, he's gone.
Last minute, Arsenal coming with a bid, 110 million and £1. And everyone's like, Wenger's a genius. He's a genius.
All right.